Hi everybody, Steve from SPK Cards and Breaks here. I'm going to give you a recap of the 8 hobby cases of 2020 Topps Heritage that I had opened up. Just have about everything sorted. I'm a good chunk way through the base, making sets on those right now, but I just wanted to pause here before I start to ship out a lot of this stuff that I have sold already, and just wanted to share all the hits from the 8 cases. Overall, really fun product to open up. I was really concerned with the black borders. Just overall conditions of the cards, and the overall conditions with the black borders I thought were pretty acceptable considering um, Topps recent quality control issues. I was really surprised, and I thought they did a good job. The stock for Heritage definitely felt different before, so I'm convinced they used something different to go ahead and make these cards, and that's what led to less white on the black borders. I was just really worried that every card that was going to come out of the pack was going to have a corner that had white on it or a couple corners that had white on it. Through the 8 cases, I was able to put together a total of 6 master sets. I had 5 master sets I put together, and the master sets are the 1 to 400 base, the 401 to 500 short print high numbers, New Age Performance insert set, then a now insert set, Baseball Flashbacks insert set, News Flashbacks insert set, and the 20 Gigantic Seasons Willie Mays insert set. So I was able to put together a total of 6 of 5 on my own. For the 6th set, I was about 8 cards short. I went ahead and purchased those to put that last master set together. The one thing I'm not going to show in this video is going to be any of those inserts or base cards or the purple Hotbox Chrome. The purple Hotbox Chrome cards, I pulled a total exactly what I was supposed to pull, which was 192 of them, and I was really hoping to get a set of those together, and I ended up about somewhere between 8 and 10 cards short for complete set on that. So everything that we have here is listed in my eBay store, and that's skirk1, skirk1, or you can feel free to send me a message here, and I'll be more than happy to work something out with you. I'm going to start off here with the actions, and I was really happy that I pulled a total of 6 Yordan Alvarez action cards. Overall, for the actions, based on the odds for the 8 cases, I should have pulled 85 in the third, and I only pulled 81, but I was happy with the 81 that I did pull. So I pulled a total of 6 Yordan Alvarez action cards. With a lot of the rookie actions, I'm sending those off to get graded. Anything that I feel isn't getting a good market value, I'm going to send off to get graded too. But I'll go through the actions now. So for Aristides, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Aristides Aquino action cards. We had 2 Luxes, 2 Bichettes, 2 Horners, and again 6 Alvarez. The funny thing is on the Yordan Alvarez, and it was the bottom front box looking at the label in all the cases where I hit that Alvarez action. Looking at not the big, none of the non-big rookie actions, I hit 2 Acuñas, 3 Alonsos, 2 Guerreros, 2 Harpers, 3 Sotos, 1, 2, 3, 4 Tatis, and only 1 Mike Trout. I had one case where I was convinced it was a Mike Trout case. I had hit the action, I hit the Chrome number to 999, and then I hit the Chrome Refractor to 571 on that. Continue on to the other actions. I hit 3 Arenados, 7 Hobbies, 4 Codys, 4 Betts, 2 Bregmans, and 4 Chris Bryants. The last bag I have of the actions, we had 4 Devers, 2 Kershaw, 3 Lindors, Machado, there's 5 Ohtani, 2 Verlanders, and 6 Christian Yelich action cards. The odds on the actions were better than I thought they were going to be this year too. Just last year, I remember at high number, I think I was only hitting about 6 or 7 a case. It felt like, and it was nice to hit about roughly about 10 to 11 per case in this product. We'll go on to the Real One autos. Now I hit 2 reds. Based on the odds, I should have hit 1.81, so I was just above. I beat the odds on that one. I had a Bill Burbach of the Yankees, Number 22 is 71. And an Anthony Rizzo of the Cubs, numbered 57 is 71. It hit 2 Washington Senators. Final season autos. I had Jeff Burrows and Bill Gogluski. And I'm not sure about the print run on these. They are not numbered, but for some reason I think they're limited to 50 or 100 per card. I'm looking up the Senators final season autograph. They're 1 in 6,684 packs. I opened 2,304 packs, so I only should have hit, a third of a card, roughly. But I hit 2 of them, yeah. So I should have hit roughly a third of a card. I hit 2, so I really beat the odds on that one. Both of these are sold already. I listed them at $149.99 or best offer, and they sold within an hour or 2 of me listing them. Okay, so other autos we had hits, and these are not in order, and there are going to be some dupes in here. So I had an Eloy, and these are all blue autos. I have an Jesus Luzardo, Justin Dunn, George Thomas, Ty Klein, Pete Alonso, AJ Puck, and Aristides, Christian Yelich, Kyle Lewis, Austin Riley, Keston. We're going to have some dupes now. Another Eloy, 2 Dylan Ceases, 2 Nikos, Woody Woodard, Will Smith, Francisco Lindor, Paul DeJong, another Luzardo, another Dunn, and a Bobby Bradley. Overall, on the real one, the blue autos, I should have hit about roughly 21, and I hit 24. I had 3, I believe it was 3 boxes. They have 4 autos in the boxes, which I thought were pretty good for Heritage. And then I had, I think I only had 3 or 4 cases that had 4 autos. And then I had 1 case that only had 2 autos. Okay, now we're going to go on to some of the other short print type cards. We had a Fernando Tatis. This one's the missing signature. This one is, I should have hit, can't see the exact odds on these right now. I can't see the exact odds on these right now, but so it's a missing signature. Again, it doesn't have the facsimile signature on the front. Then we have silver. These are silver team name. We had a Cody Bellinger. You can see the silver there. It's nice that they put these on the back. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have missed a lot of them. Pete Alonso, Rhys Hoskins, Aaron Judge, Jose Altuve, Eloy, and the Chris Bryant. Actually, I hit the Eloy. I remember the Eloy and the Chris Bryant in the same case. Thought that was funny because I live in the Chicago area on the south side and the north side. We had 4 flipstock cards, and the flipstock cards, in my opinion, really stood out a lot more with the black borders. I mean, it's so much easier to find them. I noticed them right away. So I had a Mitch Haniger, Yuli Gurriel, the Astros, German Marquez of the Rockies, and a Nolan Arenado of the Rockies. Frenchbacks. So and these, again, nice that they did this year. I think I still have a stack from Heritage last year when I was going through my base one more time, and I think I still have a stack of about 7 or 8 Frenchbacks from 2019 Heritage, and I never even got around to listing. But the nice thing is they made these yellow backs, so these stand out and make it a lot easier to find. We had a Tigers rookie, and these is a print run of 5 on these. Not a whole lot of demand on these cards. Not too many people collect them. I'm hoping because they're yellow and they stand out that it may lead to somebody wanting them more. I don't think I've moved any of these yet, but I had the Tyler Alexander, Jake Rogers, Tigers rookie stars. Game 2, Max Scherzer. This was a good one. This was the Gavin Lux, Dustin May rookie stars card. Lux is one of the 4 hot rookies. Dustin May has a lot of potential. So this card could hopefully bring me a good return. We have Lurie Garcia, Matt Beaty, Eric Lauer, Randall Grichuk, Astros Celebrates, ALCS, and then Springer Korea, Game 4 ALCS for the Astros. And again, those are all the Frenchbacks. As far as minis go, these are number 2 100s. We had a Rafael Devers. I had 2 Anthony Rizzos. Christian Walker, and a Carlos Santana. And again, these are all numbered to 100 on the back there, as you can see. White Chrome. These are numbered to 71. Hidden Anthony Rizzo. I think the Rizzo Mini, one of the Rizzo Minis, and this were in the same case too. Michael Brantley of the Astros. Evan Longoria of the San Francisco Giants. I had one 1971 U.S. postage stamp relic, and this is number 2, number 43 out of 50 of Willie Stargell. And then golds, relics numbered to 99. We have Keston, Max Fried, Clayton Kershaw, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Pretty cool jersey piece there. Go on to the white paper, white base paper. These were on the white chromes that I showed you. I beat the odds. I should have hit 2.71. I hit 3. On the silver team names, I should have hit roughly 9. I only hit 7, so I was short on that. Did not hit any nicknames. I did not hit any errors. I did not hit any throwbacks. So I'm always excited to hit a throwback. I've hit a couple in my time. So for the white paper, white base paper, those are to 50 copies, white border. 1 in 67 packs. I should have hit 34. I hit about 40. We have Donovan Solano, Johnny Cueto, Josh Reddick, Mitch Haniger, AL batting leaders, Cano, Severino, Merrifield, Angels rookie stars, Garcia, Giles, Baez, Richards, ALCS Game 5, Paxton, Cardinals rookie stars, Freeman, Whitgren, Mikolas, Presley, Flaherty, Altuve, Kela, Hernandez, Hosmer, Galvis, Mazzara, Andrew Heaney, World Series Game 3, Greinke, Trevor Story, Glasnow, Lamb, Blue Jays rookie stars, the wrong Blue Jays rookie stars, not the it's not the Bo Bichette one. D. Gordon, Justice Sheffield, Sean Newcomb, Mookie Betts, and Ramon Laureano. What I did with these, this whole lot, I actually, most of the products I list are for buy it now, best offer. With these, I actually list them in a 5-day auction starting at $4.99 each on eBay. Again, you can find me under skirk1, skirk1. To the white borders, 50 copies. I was happy to hit. I had the Nation Jordan Alvarez, Aristides Aquino rookie, and the Bo Bichette Anthony K rookie. I'm going to hold on to these for about 2 to 3 more weeks, and then I'm probably going to send these off to Beckett because both of these look really, really solid. Really, really sharp cards that should grade well. But, it's pretty cool hitting those two cards. As far as we're going to chrome refractors. Excuse me. I should have 1 in 106 packs. I should have hit about 21. I actually only hit 15 of these. This was the only thing I was really low on the odds. I had a 3-case run where I had no chrome refractors at all. So we have, and these are all numbered to 571 on the back. Jorge Soler, Merrifield, Muncy, Marte, Soroka, Flaherty, Brian Reynolds, Anderson, Castillo, Max Fried, DeJong, Kepler, and Walker Buehler. I have 2 that I'm actually sending off for grading for Pete Alonso and then for Mike Trout. One thing I learned with Mike Trout cards is just send them off for grading. People really pay, PSA 10, even a PSA 9. People pay a nice premium over the base price on those. We have the black chromes, and those are numbered to 999. Now, these cards really stand out. They're really, really sharp. One I'm sending off is a Nico Horner, Adbert Alzolay. And then I had a Trout I listed it and sold within minutes of listing, so I'm not sending that one out. We had a Trout, the 999, and then an Alonso to 999, and both those I know I sold already. On the regular chromes, I should be 1 in 60 packs. I should have hit a base 38 based on the odds, and I hit 42, so I was a little bit higher on the chromes. We have a Trey Mancini, Xander Bogaerts, Clevenger, Arenado, Will Smith, Flaherty, Soroka, Springer, Contreras, Polanco, Hudson, Kimbrell, Paddock, Santana, Yelich, Realmuto, Nola, two different Cabreras, Soler, Moustakas, Gurriel. Got one more team set bag to look through our chromes. And we still have left some box toppers I'm going to show you guys. Laureano, Walker, Glaber, Meadows, Kepler ×2, Goldschmidt, Fried, Bryce, Ohtani, Giolito, LeMahieu, Keston, Soto, Pilar, Reynolds, Rizzo. Listed all the chromes in a U-Pick listing, and a lot of those have moved already too. They just look really, really sharp with those black borders. Clubhouse collection cards. The reason I have these with tape on them is because I have them listed on eBay for each one, so I know which one to send to people. I hit 2 Alvarez's, 2 Guerreros, and 2 Tatis. This way, people get the relic that they're looking at in the picture that I list, and not something else. Okay, so for Clubhouse collection cards, I should have hit. I don't know if I recorded this one actually. Nope, I didn't record the quantity on this one, but there were plenty of these. 2 Molinas, Bogarts, 2 Contrerases, 2 Turners, 2 Mancinis, 2 Devers, 2 Goldies, 2 Patrick Corbins, 2 Albies, Syndergaard, Arenado, 2 Keplers, 2 Frieds, 2 Confortos, and a Michael Brantley. Betts, Bryant, Realmuto, Ramirez, 2 big nails, JD, Javi, Gio, Glaber, Springer, 2 Longorios, Andrus, LeMahieu, the pinstripes, Yelich, 2 Paddocks, Charlie Morton, another Charlie Morton, a Kershaw, Blackman, Bellinger, 2 Rizzos, and a Nola. The only thing I remember about the relics was I came up about 30 to 35% short of putting a set together, and you can see there's a lot of dupes in there. So I would like to have come close to putting a set together to even sell that set rather than sell them individually. Okay, so now we'll go on to some of the box topper stuff. We have 1971 buybacks. These come with the 50th anniversary stamp. That's right down there. We have Stan Williams, Bobby Mercer, a couple Jack Eckers, Sonny Jackson, Roger Nelson, Marty Patton, Longboard, AL Rookie Stars, 2 Jarvises, Tommy John, Carl Morton, Dave May, Aliea, Bergmeyer, Cardenas, Redmond, Kirby, Juan Marichal, Beauchamp, Sherman, Reggie Smith, Jim Cap, me, Humphreys, Gallagher, Tolan, Abernathy, Red Sox Rookie Stars, Hernandez, Jones, Monteagudo, Sanders, Ken Brett, Ted Savage, Dave Campbell, Elliot Maddox, George Scott, Mike McQueen. These, a lot of people do collect those. Then we have the greatest moments box toppers. We had a couple Kyle Lewises, a couple Bows, Reese, Custon, DeGrom, Judge, Arenado, a couple Alonsos, a couple Lindors, Scherzer, Bryant, Molina, a couple of Acuñas, several Vlads, Bregman, several Perez's. These are pretty cool looking cards. If you look at the back, it's similar to the box toppers, or they have the news on the back here from last year. They're smaller than the ones from, or not from last year, but from 2018 Heritage had the similar. They were a lot bigger than this. Cool cards. Are just I wonder if there's a good way to display these. That's my only concern with these. Although these have been selling really well, I think people are putting together sets, maybe on the eBay from selling really well on eBay, so I think people are putting sets of this together. Alkalines, couple Mays, Johnny Bench, several Brooks Robinsons, Tom Seaver, Killebrew, Stargell, and Tory. These fell about per each case. You had 12 boxes in a case. On the I got probably about 4 to 5 of the greatest moments, 4 to 5 of the 1971 buybacks, and then with each case I had two of the supers, and these are the supers here, 71 supers, and do my best to get these in the video for you. We have a couple Jordans, several Acuñas, a Trout, Javi, several Alonsos, several Kershaws, and a couple Bellingers. So a lot of dupes on these. I was hoping to get closer to a set. What was cool is in one of the cases, I had 2 of these packs, and they both had 2 cards in these packs. So it's pretty cool. So instead of getting 2 of those in the case, I actually got 4 because each pack actually had 2 that were kind of stuck together. So that's it again for Heritage for the 8 cases. For the master sets, I've sold I think 3 or 4 of the master sets already. So those have been moving really well, and overall it's a really nice set. I'm really happy. I like this design a lot better than the 2019 Heritage, the 1970 design. It was a fun product to rip. That was the most Heritage I've opened. Hopefully I get allocated just the same amount for high number, because I like high number a lot. But we'll see. So again, I was with all the singles I showed you here, I was able to put together close to 6 master sets, and I'm expecting to get about another 40 or so base sets out of it. So hey, feel free to reach out, send me a message here, or you can check out my eBay store, skirk1, SKIRK1. Thanks for watching.